are.
Fine. Don't even
Very
worry.
unprofessional, David. Well, there is this other thing I saw today that Lisa Vanderpump, that they are just now, again, this was like an Us Weekly or something. They're making such a, what's the word? They're making a play to bring back LVP to Beverly Hills because they just feel it's time for a cash shakeup. And, we're rebooting Vanderpump. And wouldn't it be great to have Lisa on the next season and that premiere the night that the new Vanderpump premieres? This is out there now. Do we believe this? I have my own thoughts on this. Do you believe this?
I saw it yesterday on Instagram and I was like,
You
I don't know.
did.
They keep saying cast shakeups and all that. Everyone's doing their job. Garcelle can go. Like, I don't think that the Lifetime movie, like her career, the beach house, is not interesting enough. She can go, but I think everyone else is doing their job. I mean, I know people are saying Erica doesn't really have a story, but like, I don't really care that she doesn't have a story because she's doing a good job of like getting information out of Dorit and then being there for Kyle. She's playing both sides really well, and she's superb on the after show with Kyle. She's holding her accountable. She's defending Dorit, but not putting Kyle under the bus. So I like Erica, and I've had my issues with Erica in the past. I've been very vocal about it, but I like who she's like the way she's presenting. So I like everyone's job, and I think I hate to say it, but I think Lisa Vanderpump has outgrown the show. She's too used to being the boss. And when you're part of an ensemble, you can't be the boss. Like, it just doesn't work. And I think that some people like Bethany, Nene Leakes, they outgrew these shows because they want to be the boss. And you can't be the boss on an ensemble show. Sorry.
I agree. I first of all call bullshit on this. I don't think she's going back and I mean, why would you go back to fight with Kyle Richards for a paycheck when you're an executive producer, yes, on a show where you're the boss and you work for like 3 minutes on camera? Lisa Vanderpump does not want camera time,
No,
everybody. She does not need it. She is famous enough without it. Who would you don't think Kyle Richards would love to collect the same paycheck and be on camera in one scene and never be seen again? We're not all Ellen Pompeo on Grey's Anatomy where we can leave and just voice over everything. And God only knows, I'm sure she took a slight pay cut for that, but it's getting a shitload of money to not even be on the damn screen. Yeah. So I just call bullshit. I don't think it would ever happen, whether they want her or not. And I don't think they're really courting her. I agree with you. I mean, look, Erica is not in jeopardy. If everyone doesn't like her, whether you like her or not, she is. Look, I can tell you right now, Erica will 100% be back next season. She's not in jeopardy. Whether you like her, she's an interesting human being to watch. She's very humorous this season. I agree with you. I think the weak link, if you wanted Crystal gone, well, the weak link now is Garcelle to me. It is. She is the weak link. Look, we're not going to get rid of Kyle. We're not going to get rid of Erica. It's something eventually the tides will turn, but not yet. There's more gas there.
Mm-hmm.
Bo's just got there. We're certainly not getting rid of her. There's way more to her story. I mean, let's just keep going to I don't think we're changing the cast at all. I really don't.
I don't think so. I think everyone's delivering. Even the friend of Jennifer Tilly's delivering.
Oh
Kathy
yeah.
is delivering. Maybe you bring Lisa Vanderpump as a friend, but why would she even put herself in that position for $25,000 or $50,000 or whatever it is? It's like, why would you do like, I don't know. If I was her, I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't come back for
Me
that.
either.
I think Dory, like this last episode, I like that she wasn't in it. Like, I thought that was like a really cute device. And maybe Kyle, I know Kyle's gonna step out, I think, for the next episode. She won't be on it.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, apparently she stormed out and then she won't be on the next
Yes.
episode or something.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm like, that's fine. Maybe Kyle can do
I
that.
saw the storm out. I didn't realize that she wasn't on there. What, she just maybe just didn't want to film with anyone for like a week or
I think she didn't want to film with anyone for a week. And maybe that's what Kyle
wow.
can do moving forward. She can kind of be like a hybrid where she's kind of on it half the time and then the other. I don't know. And I feel like Bravo loves Kyle and they'll agree to that. That's what I would do if I was her. I'd be like, next season, I'm on it for half the time.
I have taken away the most protected housewife, which I have given for years and years and years in a row to Teresa. We have taken that away. Kyle, to me, is the most protected housewife at the moment on any show. There's no chance that she will be fired.
No, no.
It's not happening. And I can't remember who there's many people. I've had a lot of these housewives on this show. So many people on this show, and I just forgot who, have said, like, we sit there and Kyle produces the show right in front of us. And they say it in like a positive way. Like, without Kyle, things wouldn't move along. Like, she knows what to do. Like, and I do think she does. Like, she knew to change that infidelity conversation. She addressed it. She changed that shit right away. I mean, we were onto something new really quickly.
She's good. I mean, listen, when you work on scripted TV, like you know how to quickly translate that. And we saw it on Salt Lake City season finale. Heather Gay was working overtime to self-produce that episode, right? Get out your phones and say the worst thing. I mean, it was so produced.
Beyond. Now, I assume that someone, yeah, I covered this like over the weekend. I assume someone like tapped her and said, listen, we probably had the biggest, like most shocking finale in Housewives history when we revealed Reality Von Teese. And I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're probably not gonna top that, but we're gonna try something here. I assume some producer came up with this and was like, this is what's gonna happen. Now, I mean, I loved it. I did love it. It's so insane if you think about it. Could you imagine handing your phone to someone? I would literally be convulsing.
Never. I would never. And I was
Never.
like, and it was so sad. Like I watched it last night and I just like went to sleep after and I was like kind of sad. Like I feel like it got really dark, but that's why you need really good friend ofs. Like Brittany being like, I didn't invite Mary to tea. Like you need some comedic relief in those moments because Housewives is a little crazy. Like when you see Meredith screaming and then she's fine the next second. It's but that's what you watch it for. And you know the minute they start a game, I know it's gonna go south.
In
Like,
what world is it like, let's reveal the worst? And there was some meme, and I think Andy Cohen even posted it, where it's like every gay this weekend at brunch, like, they're playing this game. Like, you're right? It's so true. Like, can you imagine a bunch of gays sitting around? Okay, let's take the worst thing you said about this person and
totally.
like it's so interesting though, because like when Angie's like, oh, come on, Lisa, that's not the worst thing you said about Meredith. I'm sitting there thinking the same thing, like, what? Like this isn't, but yeah, I mean, it really was like Angie's about Bronwyn. Oh, that was tough. That was tough. Where
Yeah.
she's like one foot on the banana peel and one foot in the grave, and your ears are stitched here. And then the whole thing with Lisa and I mean, look, there is a little bit of a double standard. I get what the women are saying. Like Lisa and Meredith get to storm off and nobody else does. And yeah, like we have dragged Todd through the ringer from Bronwyn and we've dragged Sean through the ringer. This podcast was the center of all that. And we can't talk about John Barlow. I mean, it was low. It was very low, Whitney, but don't we talk about everyone's marriage?
We do. And like, like you said, like Sean was on your podcast and that was the center. And like then saying he's like, it was just crazy to me that all of a sudden you threw her under the bus. Like Sean